This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. General Motors got hacked. Hackers broke into its list of customer accounts. GM filed a disclosure with the California Attorney General's office about the data breach. It said it noticed malicious activity between April 11th and April 29th with a number of its online account users. The hackers stole customer reward points, which they then used to redeem for gift cards. And the hackers also got personal information from those people. GM says it suspended gift card redemptions and notified customers of the breach and gave them their points back. But it's not known exactly how many customers were affected. But in California, it requires companies to disclose hacks when it involves 500 or more residents. Going green is great, but it shouldn't cost people their jobs. So an EV battery startup named Sparks is partnering with the United Mine Workers of America to recruit and train laid-off coal miners to work at a new battery plant that it will open in West Virginia. The factory will employ 350 people who will produce cobalt-free batteries for forklifts, agriculture equipment, and energy storage. And that has got us wondering. The senior senator from West Virginia, Democrat Joe Manchin, has opposed providing extra incentives for EVs and batteries that are made with union labor. But now that union-made batteries will be made in his state, will the senator have a change of heart? Automakers are telling their interior suppliers that they want to go vegan. They're going to start offering leather delete options for customers who don't want animals slaughtered just to trim out their interior. So automakers are looking for alternative materials that can replace leather-wrapped seats, armrests, shift knobs, and steering wheels. In fact, they don't even want that substitute material using graining that mimics animal hide. Instead, they want cloth and high-tech vinyls that look and feel good. So Continental refitted an old Volkswagen bus to show how its polyurethane and PVC materials can be used throughout the interior. It even has a fake wood that looks and feels like real oak. And these materials are more durable and easier to clean than leather and wood, and they even breathe without any perforations. Conti says designers can go with white seats and steering wheels and not have to worry about them looking dirty over time. And it's also working on a way to repair these materials with a heat gun if they get scratched, scraped, or cut. You just heat it up and it seals itself. There's another factor at work here. High-tech vinyls are lower cost than leather, and Tesla was the first automaker to go full vegan with its cars, and it sure sounds like the rest of the industry is going to go that way too.
At Schaeffler, we pioneer motion. Electrifying mobility, manufacturing smarter, reducing CO2 emissions, making energy production clean. Schaeffler pioneers motion to advance how the world moves.
There's a bit of news for our piston-powered friends today, and we start off with the convertible version of Maserati supercar, which is called the MC20 Cielo. Officially, Maserati calls this a spider with a Y, and it features a smart glass retractable roof that can change its opacity from light to dark at the push of a button. But when ready for that open-air feeling, it folds into the body in just 12 seconds. And like many retractable top cars, the MC20 Cielo weighs more than its coupe counterpart. It's 65 kilograms or 143 pounds more. But with over 620 horsepower on tap from its twin-turbo V6, I don't think performance is going to suffer too much. The coupe will do 0 to 60 in under 2.9 seconds. The coupe also starts at $212,000. An electric version of the MC20 will be revealed at some point in the future as well. But back to the piston power again. Land Rover showed this picture of the new long wheelbase version of the Defender. To go along with the 90 and 110, the Defender 130 features 3 rows of seating for up to 8 passengers in a 2-3-3 configuration. Land Rover also says it will come with the latest digital and chassis technologies. More information to come during the full reveal on May 31st. Now we jump over to Dodge, who is offering a new appearance package for the Durango called HEMI Orange. It was actually first offered on the Charger and Challenger, but it proved popular enough that it's now making its way to the Durango. Inspired by the original orange color of the HEMI engine, the package comes with unique orange and gunmetal hood stripes, gray and orange exterior badging, satin black tail lamps, 20-inch wheels, and orange stitching throughout the interior. And special edition packages like these are all about extra profit. Available in 3 options, the HEMI Orange package retails from about $2,000 up to $5,000.
We want to know what drives your testing. OTA, connected car, diagnostics, remote testing. Intrepid Control Systems is here to help you work from anywhere. Intrepid Control Systems, driven by your data.
There are a few key reasons to start a business in Michigan. First of all, it's the talent. Second, Michigan is wired for winning. Third, the ecosystem here is really focused on supporting businesses in the market.
The Justice Department is hammering FCA, now part of Stellantis, with a huge fine for installing defeat devices for diesel engines. Stellantis agreed to plead guilty to criminal conduct and will pay a $300 million fine for cheating on the diesel emission regulations. The investigation involved more than 100,000 Jeeps and Ram pickups built between 2014 and 2016. And Lucid has to recall all of its cars. There's a problem with the wiring of its big center screen, but it's not alone. The entire auto industry has a big problem with recalls. The Wall Street Journal reports that Ford has recalled the most vehicles this year. Tesla is in second place, which is kind of surprising because it has built so many fewer vehicles. Even so, Tesla can fix most of its problems with over-the-air updates. Other automakers that have had big recalls this year include General Motors, Hyundai and Kia, BMW, Nissan, and Toyota. And recalls are very disruptive for some automakers. And when they come in the middle of a chip shortage and soaring prices for raw materials, it's even worse. Working in a factory can be hard on your body. There's lots of repetitive motions and twisting and turning, and over time, that can take a toll on a body. So Ford of Europe installed a cobot to work with one of its longtime employees who developed shoulder and wrist issues to see if that could help. That employee, Detmar Bronner, who works at Ford's engine plant in Cologne, Germany, had to press 2 camshaft caps into the cylinder head and bolt them into place. But pressing the caps into place caused him pain. So now the cobot presses the caps into place, and Detmar only has to use a nut runner to tighten them up. And cobots are robots that are designed to work with humans and will instantly stop if the worker gets in the robot's way. Ford declared the 18-month trial a success and says this shows that people with disabilities or reduced mobility can take manufacturing jobs without the need for protective devices. And a programming note before we go, there will not be an Autoline After Hours show this afternoon, and Autoline Daily will also be off the air on Monday as we celebrate Memorial Day. But that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering, boost your game. Scheffler, we pioneer motion. And by the Michigan Economic Development Corporation.